So the laboratory permit for the DMMME laboratories is now online. For you to access this, please go to http://tinyurl.com/DMMME lab. Again, that's http://tinyurl.com/DMMME lab. Please note that this online facility is only in its beta stage. So for any trouble, please bear with us. Thank you. So once you access this form, please fill it out completely and filling in all the necessary information so as to facilitate your lab request. Make sure to submit 3 working days before schedule for us to have sufficient time to process your request. Cancellation of reservations should be made at least 1 working day before the approved date of use. You must send an email personally to the lab FIC to cancel your reservation. Failure to do so will result in a 2-week suspension of laboratory privileges. And finally, please review the other laboratory guidelines and protocols before making any laboratory request. Again, just go to the website and fill out the form. So here's a flowchart for the reservation of your laboratory access. You file first a request using the online module as shown in the previous slide. An email will be sent by the online facility to your supervisor, and the instructions will be provided to him or her. If your supervisor endorses your request, proceed to the next step. But if not, an email will be sent to you regarding the non-endorsement of your lab request, and thus you cannot use the laboratory since your supervisor did not agree. Again, if your supervisor has agreed to your request, an email will now be sent to the faculty in charge of that laboratory. Instructions will also be provided in that email. If the laboratory FIC approves, then an email will be sent to you regarding the approval of your lab request. A PDF file will be attached to that email, and that PDF file is now your lab permit. The online calendars that show the usage of the laboratory will also be updated. If the laboratory use is not approved, then an email will be sent to you regarding the denial of your request. Make sure to print out 2 copies of your laboratory permit, as shown in the following slide. Your approved lab permit will be sent to your email address. Print this out and show to the technician or supervisor in order for you to access the laboratory. Here are the regular laboratory work hours. For undergraduate students, work hours are from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For graduate students, work hours are from Mondays to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. For project staff with researcher passes, work hours are from Mondays to Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Beyond this time, the user or users must secure permission from a UP employee to supervise their activities in the DMMME facilities for the entire period of usage. The supervisor is responsible for whatever the actions of the lab users during the time period of the reservation. He or she will also act as the first responder in case of an emergency. Users without supervisors will be asked to leave the premises immediately. Let's make it a goal to reduce incidents in the laboratory to 0. Report all of the incidents and issues to the instructor or supervisor and experiment foreman. As for the instructor, supervisor, or foreman, they should take appropriate action. Locate the first aid kit, eye wash, or emergency shower, and use as necessary. The responding faculty and technician must also prepare an incident report with the individuals involved and submit to the faculty in charge within 48 hours after the incident. In case of an emergency, these are the numbers that you need to take into consideration. It's now easy to call 911 for any emergency, but here are the other numbers that you need in case you need a specific number or you need a specific agency to contact. Let's talk about personal protective equipment or PPE. Know the appropriate PPE for the activity that you are supposed to do. Some laboratories may have stricter PPE requirements, especially for specific activities. Ask your instructor, supervisor, or laboratory faculty in charge about it.